Well, hello and welcome on this short hop from Miami to Sarasota. We're flying the Embraer ERJ E145 this morning. It's weird, I'm getting the ambient sounds through the cockpit. Well, what can you do? Well, let's start this. Completely forgot I had to start the Embraer. I just remember it's really easy. Well, let's I guess we can just go straight to APU. Avionics should come on. And there we go. I always get confused by this FMC. Let's see. Cruise at 220. Stick. I don't think I have. Should have. It's always going to be the same route. I like flying this route. No short hop there and back. I lived in Miami for the better part of 8 years. And so, yeah, I know the area pretty well. How do I select this? There we go. Alright, status. Everything's looking good. Current ARAG, yep. Departing. Alright, let's pull up our information. We're departing off runway 30. Actually, you know what? Pull up the current ATIS. Actually check if Miami is departing off 30 in A life. Let's see, Miami departure information whiskey. Set the altimeter 3000. Where do you do it? Used to my P3D controls now. Need to get used to them. Okay, 3000. Yep. Departing runways 26 left, 26 right, 27 and 30. You know what? We'll just take 30 then. It's available in real life. It is select well. Select SID. We're departing off the Winco 2 30. Select transition. It's just the Winco transition now. Landing in KSRQ. There's no star for this airport, so we're just gonna radar vectors from Sarasota into our approach, which will be runway 32. Nope. The ILS 32. Okay. I haven't flown this aircraft in quite a while, but I decided to take her at the hangar, see what's up. Completely forgot the flows. Good thing is it's a pretty simple aircraft, except for the FMC. The FMCs are quite something. Okay. Just make sure I'm on kilos. Yeah, I'm on kilos. Alright, let's pull this up. Taking 49 passengers this morning with a payload of 5,100. And 2,100 kilos of fuel. Alright, so I don't know if this is a bug. I don't know what's going on, but whenever I set it, it's changed since the last update. Whenever I set it to 7, and see, it doesn't change. Whenever I set it to 7, I just fly. It is not comfortable. So instead of 7 up, I mean, we're gonna go for 5. Let's see what. Just override what the FMC's goes. Let's see. I even think 5's a bit too much, but we'll see. Alright. Path 2. We will be cruising at a speed of 0.55, but no, so we're going to go at 310 knots. Alright. I don't know why that's changed, but that's fine. So I'm pulling up this information from my operational flight plan, my OFP of SimBrief. Just plugging in my cruise ones. Should take us 33 minutes, that sounds good. Currently flying for my virtual airline, American Virtual Airlines, exactly. And so this is being tracked via smart cars, and the OFP projects 35 minutes, so 33 sounds good. Be 2 minutes early, hopefully. Alright, yep, we don't know that yet. I think I plugged everything in. Done. Let's pull up Navigraph. Oh, okay, so I haven't set that yet. There we go. Sounds good. Oof, everything's just the other way around. Okay, so I forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this special service flight. So how was it?
Yeah, so on the ERJ everything's the other way around. So whatever is off is actually on. So packs are currently off, which they need to be for the engine start. Everything there is correct. The only thing that is currently off is the APU bleed. It's the only one that for some reason doesn't make sense. So now the APU bleed is on. It was off before. Alright. So I believe
Ground to cockpit.
we're
Please
ready
show
for
me where
pushback.
you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
The engine start. Everything there is correct. The only thing that is currently off is the just checking if that was working. We are on VATSIM. I do not believe anyone else is online. No. Do, however, have to switch on our TCAS. Let's make that unknown. 22.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
TRA and 122.8. Just need to get used to these controls again. I've just
Waiting staff and the staff are in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Oh, that is loud. That is really, really loud. Okay, it's environment sounds fine. So let's just bring that down. It's just way too loud. Alright. Well, I forgot to close the doors before. I'll do that now. Let's quickly check if there's anyone else here. Welcome to beautiful Miami. So there's Nimbus scenery, and then all mixed true earth. I need to figure out how to remove Nimbus's author and their overlays. And I used to live right down here in downtown. Used to live here and then moved over to the other side of downtown, but this is just beautiful. Anyway, let's get going. Bit nostalgic. Oh no. Frustrating should be on takeoff. And they are currently doing their thing. It looks like we're alone.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Yeah, I'm just checking the map to see if anyone else is currently in Miami. Oh. I'm apparently offline. Why did it disconnect? Alright, there we go. I am nevertheless the only person at Miami right now. Let's see. Tampa Approach is not on that. Tampa Approach usually takes care of you at Sarasota, and Miami Center is also offline. Oh, right, let's get these engines going. Very simple on the RJ.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Forgot the lights. Since it's morning, I'll just stop with them on. Alright, so both engines are running. go ahead and switch off the APU, switch on the packs. Alright, there we go. Then we'll change it. FMS, there we go. Nav. Alright. So we are currently taxiing to runway 30, and we are doing that via Whiskey and Papa and Quebec. I always think it looks like taxiing looks extremely fast on the ERJ. That's only because you're so low to the ground. We're actually only at 15 knots. This is still part of me testing everything. was just currently seeing if the stream was still testing sounds and whatnot, but should be good. I need to change that because I'm. Oh no, we're good. Just moves extremely slowly. That was my little flight control truck. Keen to know what this takeoff's gonna look like, because I'm sure trimming up 7 is just way too much. I've done it a few times and I've just gone flying and had to trim down after takeoff. Be very uncomfortable for passengers. Let's see what 5 looks like. Currently moving to Quebec, and we're gonna cross runway 27 at Quebec. I actually watched a video on Vast Aviation of forgot which airline it was, but very dangerous. They thought they were taking off from 30, but they were actually on 27, and they're right next to each other. And it's, I mean, I can see how it's confusing, but you do also have the numbers right there. Oh, we should be going back there, I believe. Oops. Well, there you go. Miami traffic, American 221 crossing runway 27. That's me not, oops, just lost my charts there. Sorry, that's me not paying attention. Talking about a story and it nearly happened to me, just had no way off runway 27. Here we are, runway 30. Miami traffic, American 221 taking off runway 30. Miami traffic.
E1, rotate, V2.
Positive rates, and gear up. Yaw damper and flight level change on. Don't quite get where the LNAV wants to take me. It's another thing, I'm not quite following the flight director, because otherwise I'll just be speeding at like 1,500 feet. Much rather take it into my own hands if I'm flying on it. Passing 2,000 500 feet. Now we can start following them. Flaps up.
Miami traffic, American 1438 on the 9-mile final runway 8 right, Miami.
See, I'm speeding now, but I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? That is, my bad, we're starting takeoff first. I will tell you, she is lovely to fly, especially since I bought the honeycomb yoke. It's a world of difference to flying with a joystick. I feel like I'm just guiding her through the sky. I'm gonna trim her down a bit. And after this turn we'll switch on the autopilot.
American 1438 on the 5-mile final 8 right, Miami.
Could actually, do I fly up to close to our cruising altitude at 220? I'll fly up to 150. Gain a bit more speed here. Autopilot on. Couple of aircrafts around us. Let's see. They're going to be too far away. Oh, lost it.
Miami traffic at 127 stage has established 011.
Pressed continuous thrust by mistake instead of climb thrust before. I'll remember that for next time. Oh, nice. To the one person watching, welcome aboard. Reaching our cruising altitude of 220. And we do have an Abbey tab, if I remember. There we go. Nice. Getting 58 FPS while streaming. I mean, this is a complete different experience to P3D performance. So we departed Miami to the but it's northwest. Do they have an iPhone app? Oh no, it's just a switch around, okay. I'm passing over no man's land and making our way further west up to Sarasota. I actually made the drive all the way up there. And as you know, Florida's just flat, so it's just one long road basically. I've also been to Sarasota before. Along Alligator Alley. Oh. Forgot about this. So, completely forgot about this. You have to control the throttles manually, but we are not going to do that right now. We'll set it to 0.27 and we are going to speed right, and there we go. Little trick if you want to cheat your way through it and keep the speed without having to mess with the throttles. Get to look at the beautiful scenery. What is going on? Alright, passing Winco at 216, okay. We're basically just starting the descent of Winco, Sarasota at 2,500 feet. And that is Winco, okay. Very quick flight. Speeds, but first we need to so I want to set it to 280 knots. This is cheating, it's just because it is currently 10 past or 11 past 2 in the morning, so I hope you understand. There's a lot of aircraft around us currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since we got 18 miles, so usually you'd calculate this, right? Yeah, you'd set your V speeds based on your distance, but we're not going to do that right now. Descend at 2,000. No, we're going to descend at 1,700 feet. We're going to stop at 12,000 in case we reach there too early. So I think me taking off will go. Yeah, so you missiled exciting stuff when it comes to sounds when you take off the environment sense, but they're just way too loud when you put it inside. Let's see if I put exterior sound down. Seems to work. I guess I was only on the ground. I was only on the ground. Alright. It's the APU. Okay, just grabbing the ATIS for Sarasota. Could actually wait. No, I'm gonna grab the ATIS. Can't grab Sarasota's apparently, they haven't got D8s. Alright, we'll grab the Mantar. Altimeter 3004. And we should set up, there's no auto brakes on here, but let me quickly check what's the ILS frequency cruise heading on. I believe it was for the ILS 32. Ringing at 1,800 feet. Okay, 109.7. Forgot what you. Okay, you do it here. Good. 109.7. Oops. 319. Okay, we're descending way too quickly. Put that up to 500 feet. 80 miles, or basically 70 miles to go at 155. Let's call it 155. 156. See if we can get our approach speeds, landing speeds. So even though we haven't got it now and it might never give it to us, I think it always ends up being around 136. So we're in for that. And again, I'm by no means running this as a real-world operation or using standard operation procedures. However, if you do know a lot about this plane, feel free to comment and let me know something new or something that I've done horribly wrong, such as climbing and descending, except for having to calculate this. Looks like we can go straight in if we descend quicker. Let's check. No, yep, we can go straight in, so we're going to descend down to 1,800 by ZAB QO, which is right there, and we're going to go straight in. We're not going to go to Sarasota and back. this true earth is just amazing. That's the one thing I don't like about P3D is, I mean, I look at that. That is just stunning. The shadows, I can't wait for X-Plane 12. I'll keep the Orbex textures and everything, of course, so I'll be flying with the Orbex, but I'm just really looking forward to volumetric clouds and whatnot, and whatever this could look like in the future, because right now this is pretty spectacular. I have Microsoft Flight Simulator as well, and I just don't fly it because the aircrafts are not there, and I mean, I love visuals, right, as you just heard before, but I will trade visuals for high quality aircraft. And I mean, by no means is the ERJ study level aircraft, but it's a fun aircraft to fly. I really do enjoy it, and it's worth your money. I love doing these short hops in America to various places and back. It's a lot of fun. I mean, look at that. Oh, just always do it the wrong way around to get used to it. Okay. I wouldn't even be opposed since no one else is going to be landing in this area, I'm guessing right now. Wouldn't be opposed to going a heading and just break off from here. Roughly, what, 37 miles away, so let's do that. Whoa. Now we're going to start descending faster, a bit faster. 1,500 feet per minute, and we'll go down to 6,000 feet. Oh no, we need to go down further. Okay. Just quickly handle our speed. We're going to make it 240. You can also switch to nav, so we can get our ILS frequencies tuned. Passing 11,000 feet, we are way too high, I misjudged that. Let's see. What we'll do in that case is if we're still too high around this area, we'll just head off to the west, come back down to the east and join the localizer from the left instead of, from the west instead of straight in like we're doing right now. Kind of heading in from the east, I guess. $10,300, that's good for me. Lights on. Forgot that. Guess these, I don't really know, but I believe this is similar. All these are wing lights. I just don't know. Sterile cockpit. Oops. Well, those are my runway turn-offs. I mean, they might be. I don't think they're wing lights at all. Yeah. 20 miles, yeah, we'll make them. Northport, I've never been here, but I mean, look at that. Stunning. Beautiful. I do love Florida. Sending a bit too steep now. Oh, no, it was different this time. Okay, we're gonna go flaps full. 128 at 5. 133. We'll aim for that. However, we can just leave it on that. It's pretty concerning that it's 749. It's not what it's out for. That is why. Always remember that. Switch from FMS to nav. Alright. We're established on the ILS from runway 32 at Sarasota. Bring the speed down a bit. So we'll be vacating the runway to the left onto Alpha and head back down to the terminal. Down to our final landing speed of 133. Gear down. Glide slope is alive. 3 green. Flaps 45. Yep, flaps 45. And we are ready for landing. High speed. Biplane. Sarasota traffic, American 221 on final runway 32. Sarasota traffic. We've got a 6 knot headwind. A bit too high on the glide slope, but that's fine. Bring it down slowly. Well, that ended up being a bit harder than expected. Let's drive around this light on the ground. I thought that was going to be a bit smoother on approach, but we'll take it. I cut the speed a bit too high. I cut it at 30 feet. I meant to cut it at 20. But I have double call-outs and I need to disable one of them because I added a sound pack to this aircraft from VATSIM, which I can highly recommend. Highly recommend supporting him. But I just need to disable the default call-outs. So when I had the second one, for some reason I thought it was 20 when it really wasn't. We can switch on the APU now. Oh, this never wants to. There we go. And usually I'd call out that I vacated the runway, but since there's no one else here, we don't have to. So we're currently on taxiway Alpha, and we'll be on Alpha for quite a while here, crossing runway 4, and then heading into the terminal via Romeo 3. Should have switched that off before. And we are crossing runway 4. Clear left. Clear, oops, clear right. Bit late, but yep, clear right. This scenery is by the great Vertical Sim, and I can highly recommend supporting Vertical Sim. All his sceneries are very reasonable prices, and this is a hobby that is quite expensive, and it is nice having a developer that understands his customers, and it's good to support them. So we'll go for that gate right there. I guess this is real, that there's no taxiways. It's a bit of a free fall around here, so we'll just bring her in right here. Oh, did not mean to do that. Never know how to trigger these when it doesn't do it by itself, but there you go. Welcome to Sarasota. Beautiful clear skies. Not bad. Maybe I can create intros of some sort. Bit more like, you know, towards the airport, but then just zoom in. It's crazy how you can actually zoom all the way into heaven. Yeah, pretty impressive. Alright then. Let's watch a couple of replays. Disconnect from VATSIM. Alright, so disconnected and came in a bit too hot. Oh. You see, I cut the power there just way too early. That's a horrible landing. That's a tough one. As I said, I haven't flown this in quite a while, so I just need to still get used to it. Not cut the throttle at 30 feet, and we'll be good. Yeah, I was about to say, no, that looked reasonable. They don't feel that. And then you just drove offhand in the sky. Let's watch that again. And one more runway view, and then that's it for this evening. Back. Oops. There we go. facility, and that's it. Yeah. Bang. Alright folks, that is it for this evening. Already over there. That's beautiful. Takes that time, so that is the details. That is just, I'm really looking forward to updating a new line of E-Jets. I really want to fly the E-Jets, but there's not a flight history with the SSG ones, because those are the ones I fly. I have both from X-CRAFTS and from SSG. The current ones from X-CRAFTS are just unflyable. I was thinking of doing a GA stream. I never fly GA, but sometimes, occasionally, I'll just fly around New Zealand just because I have an amazing trip in New Zealand, and want to see something, you gotta fly low. So I might do a GA stream, but I have no idea how to fly a GA aircraft. We'll look at that. This plane is just something else. Yeah. That's it for me. One more minute. Oh no. I'll also be improving on my knack of finesse when it comes to zooming in and out of cockpit and whatnot, because these are habits that I have when I'm flying my plane, but I'm sure it's pretty annoying to see that on YouTube, so I'll get better at that. I just want to watch thrust relays. That is it, folks. Have a great evening, day, whatever